Zdravím všechny posluchače a vítám vás u podcastu Honzy Bučka. Na začátku července 2024 během 20. konference vazbe v Jižní Koreji jsem měl tu čest hrát v orchestru Vivo, složeném z hudebníků z celého světa. Díky tomu jsem poznal dirigentku Beatriz Fernández a thajského dirigenta Surapola Thaniavibola. Po našem koncertě jsme natočili tento díl podcastu. Jsem rád, že Beatriz přijala mé pozvání. A opět upozorňuji, že podcast bude v angličtině. Přeji vám příjemný poslech. At the 20th WASB conference in South Korea, I actively participated in the Vivo Orchestra, which was made up of players from all over the world. Because of this, I got to know Beatriz Fernández, who, along with the Thai conductor Surapol Thaniavibol, was our conductor. So on the last day, after our concert, we recorded this episode in the hotel room. I'm very glad that Beatriz accepted my invitation. Now let's move on to the podcast itself. Hello everyone, I welcome you to my podcast, and today is great day for me because Beatriz Fernández accepted my invitation to my podcast. So thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Yeah.
So now we are at South Korea at WASB. I'm member of Vivo. I think it will be nice for Beatriz to explain what WASB is and also what Vivo is.
Yes, WASB is, in this case, is a World Association of Wind and Ensembles, the wind orchestras and ensembles. And in this case, yes, I met you in this WASB Youth Wind Orchestra. And yes, in this wind band, there are many musicians around the world. And yes, and we during the week we have been working. In my case, 2 pieces, and in this case, a Spanish composer and concretely Valencian composer, like my nationality and my town, Valencia. And yes, it was very exceptional to make music with musicians like you.
Okay, so that's for why we are here, and now we'll move to that main part of our podcast. And I think it will be nice that we will go to very beginning of your music journey, I would say. So how it all started?
Yes, I just started when I was child in my town in Paiporta. It's a village very near Valencia city. And in my traditional culture, it's very close to the music, to the wind bands. And I started to study music in the clarinet instrument in a school of music of my wind band. And yes, my clarinet was my first instrument. I finished the Superior Conservatoire, but in the same times, I love today the music, but I loved as well the music in concretely the conducting subject or the conducting area. And yes, I studied clarinet, and at the same times I did master classes in Valencia city, and more or less, yes, I thought to study conducting. And yes, when I finished the superior of clarinet, I decided to study the official conducting studies in the conservatoire as well in Murcia. But of course, immediately I look for more and more courses abroad, not in Spain. Yes, I studied in Salzburg, in Italy, in Accademia Ghigiana, in region about the Germany. And yes, and recently I won third prize and ARTE Prize in La Maestra competition in Paris, in the Filharmonii de Paris. And yes, and I was academic in this academy. And nowadays I was an academic, I think, in the mentoring program with Marin Alsop, a great conductor, American conductor. And yes, it's very, very exciting to making music, or to make music with musicians, the young musicians, the youth musicians, the professional musicians.
If we'll go more in depth, I mean, concrete to your beginnings, that how was the support from your family? Was it?
Yes. From the beginning, yes, my family support me, but my mom, yes, she wanted in this moment that I studied on the university, because in Spain it's the conservatoire and the other things under studies in the university, no. And yes, in my country, more or less, is the music is amateur music, because the wind bands are amateurs in every town. We have one professional wind band in Valencia, and yes, and more or less, you can think that it's not easy not to live working in music, no, alone. Yes, and I accepted the suggestion of my mom, and I studied in the university. More or less, the translation in English is teacher music, okay, and yes, and I was very happy, because I had the opportunity to learn a lot about the pedagogy from the music. And yes, and nowadays I have a very, very good friends that nowadays they are teachers in the schools and the secundaria. And yes, for me it was a good complementary, no? Because I studied in the university in the morning, and in the afternoon I went to the conservatoire to study clarinet in the superior Conservatorio Superior.
So are you from music family?
No, I'm alone. It's the first. Yes, it's not. No. My father liked the music when he was child, but they didn't have the opportunity to study music. Yeah, the difficulties, no, in life. And in this case, I was the unique, or the only person of the family that studied or live in music.
And when happened that point where you wanted to do conducting more than clarinet?
Yes. Yes, was in the moment, maybe when I was studying in the conservatoire and conducting in the conservatoire. After that, yes, I remembering it now. It's a feedback, and okay, now yes, more or less I can see that in 2016. Was the moment that I applied to the post, no, in a wind band in Barcelona, and yes, and I passed I achieved this post like a subdirectora de la banda municipal de Barcelona, no, it's a subdirector, or more or less the principal guest conductor, more or less, in Barcelona. And yeah, this moment was that okay, this is I would like to be always making music, no? And this moment was when I decided to achieve the goals in a professional life, in a professional way, in conducting. And before that, more or less, I was parallel. No, I was teacher in the several schools of clarinet, and I conducted wind bands, amateurs in Valencia, in the area of Valencia. And studied with different teachers, and I was assistant conductor in the Orquesta de Valencia, as well in the Joven Orquesta de la Federación de Sociedades Musicales de la Comunidad Valenciana. Yeah, more or less, yes, I felt that the conducting, it was my way, no, more or less. But I loved my clarinet, no, and it was difficult, no. But more or less, the life was put me in this way, no, until here.
So at this time you are not playing clarinet anymore, or?
Yeah, sometimes, because I need a lot of musicians to make music, and sometimes I need make music myself, no? And in these moments I play clarinet. Yeah, more or less a month, more or less, that I don't play the clarinet. But only, check, and some, I remember the works or concerto for clarinet by Weber, or maybe if I'm studying a score for maybe Third Symphony by Brahms, and I like to check the part of the clarinet in my clarinet, no? Like a clarinet of the orchestra, and this is my moment to keep in touch with my clarinet.
And when you started studying conservatory, your vision was to do it professionally, or does it came with time?
Yes, this give me later that this moment. Yeah, because when I started in the conservatoire in conducting, my idea is because I wanted to study official studies in conducting, only because I felt something in my interior, no, in myself, that maybe if I didn't do it now, maybe I could be very sad, no, because I didn't, that my interior told me, no. And yes, and after that, yes, is the several situations in the life in my way that put me in the conducting side, and far away, more or less, in the teacher side in clarinet or clarinet player.
So it came just naturally. You never pushed to do something, like you will have like idea, I want to become like this.
Yes, this moment was in 2016. In this moment, when I worked with the Banda Municipal de Barcelona, when I told myself that I want to do this every day. I want to make music every day. I want to work very hard to being professional musicians and to making music with this. And after that, it's not easy, because you have to keep in contact in different conductors, in orchestras, and study a lot, no. But this is more or less was my moment when I decided, yes, this is my way, and I want to achieve always, every day, this idea, no, the making music in a professional level.
Okay, I wanted to ask if there is any major difference between conducting wind orchestra and normal, I would say, symphonic orchestra.
For me, it's the same. The only thing that is different is the repertoire. Yeah, it's a wind orchestra. Is of course wind instruments with percussion, and the orchestra, a symphonic orchestra. Yeah, of course, is a winds, good winds and brass percussion. Yeah, it's the same, but with strings. No, it's other language, but it's music, not the same. And for me, the complete conductor, he or she, in my case, I want to control every repertoire and it's music, no? And at the end of the way, it's music, the wind ensembles, the wind orchestras or the symphonic orchestra. Of course, during during my years in the conservatoire, no, studying conducting, of course the repertoire was symphonic orchestra, no? And of course I would like to conduct symphonic orchestras. And nowadays is the most important things, and my calendar, my schedule is conducting more orchestras than wind bands nowadays, because I decided 2 years ago that to focus on professional, absolutely professional works and ensembles and orchestras. And nowadays I conduct different symphonic orchestras. But your question is if the conductor is different. No, it's the same, because at the end we are musicians like you.
Okay, and I read that you are not conducting just in Spain, you are conducting here in also other regions, or how it started, like that.
Yeah, but because it's different as the musicians in Spain and that here in different regions, no? Do you ask me?
I mean that you are not just conducting orchestras in Spain.
Yes.
Isn't that true?
No. I conduct orchestras. No wind band. Nowadays,
I mean, like it's separate question from that before.
Okay. Now I conduct a symphonic orchestras in Spain, wind band as well, but only professionals. For instance, next season I will conduct Orquesta Real Sinfónica de Sevilla. I will go to the USA in San Diego Symphony Orchestra, and after that in November I will conduct in Barcelona, but the Orquesta Nacional de Barcelona, Orquesta Sinfónica de Barcelona y Nacional de Cataluña, as well Tenerife, Valencia, and Berlin, the Dolce Symphony Orchestra, and as well I will conduct a Banda Municipal de La Coruña in the north of the Spain. And the majority part of my schedule is with symphonic orchestras.
And how you get to conducting, orchestra from US? They invite to you, or how it works?
Yes, no, of course, this is my agency, and yes, and my contacts with the conductor, the titular conductor, but in this case it's a mix. The situations that by finally it's the orchestra invited me, to be there like a cover conductor in 3 weeks with the titular conductor Rafael Pallare. And after that, I will conduct this orchestra in a family concert. And this is I looking forward to being in this country, because for me this will be my first time in the USA. And of course, San Diego Symphony for me is one of the most important orchestras in this area in the USA. And of course, I think that is a very different culture, like my country, and different system that the American system in the orchestras and the Europe system in the orchestras. And yes, I very, very happy to be here next season. Yeah, in 3 months more or less.
And what do you mean about different system?
Yes, because for instance, here in Europe, the system is the orchestra have a budget normally of the government, but in America the system is private system. Yeah, so more or less the sum up is Europe has public budget, maybe mixed with some support of the private companies or different service. But in America, the normal is the private budget, and these things change totally, because in Europe, the money is on table, and the conductor is only conduct and prepare the program, the artistic director, no, the check what is the program during the season. But in America, the conductor is the conductor and the manager and the meeting with the neighbors, the meeting with the gerent of the companies, because they need money to support the salary of the musicians, the his salary like a conductor, and a lot of things, no? And I think this is very curious for me, no? Because we have here in Europe, or in my country, or in Spain, no? More or less is a different idea of the life, no? And in America, I know, no, because my friends, I have friends that they work in USA, no, and they explain me these ideas, no, and for this reason, I'm looking forward to being in this new culture, and look in my own eyes all this system, or this spirit, no, the challenge, and to meetings and the music, of course, no, but there are a special atmosphere to make music, not only music, to make a great project.
Do you think it's better, like, if Europe system is better or American system is better? Or is it possible to say it like that?
In concrete, nowadays I can't tell you what is better, because I only know the ideas that my colleagues know, but I not in my first person. But maybe the ideal could be a mix of both, no? That not only government or not only private, no? Because I know that it's so hard to work with the private budget, no? Because because you don't know what happened next month, no, more or less, or next year, or it's always working day by day, no? And here more or less is calm and relaxed, because you know that the government pay you X millions of euros to create every season. No? It's different, but of course but I think that both things it's amazing to work with to improve the music culture.
Okay, I think we can now move to part where I will ask some questions. First one is, what inspired you to become a conductor?
Maybe I think that my decision was the score. I remember that my first time that I looked a score was when I was studying in the conservatoire, in Medium Conservatoire in clarinet, and I was very fascinated that look. I remember was the first symphony by Beethoven, and was analyze music subject, and that was for me incredible. And in this moment, something in my mind that okay, I'm very very interesting to know more and to catch skills to understand everything that happened in the score, no? And this is my moment that okay, this is my way, no? But after that, if you want talk about conductors, it's I remember that when I find out Carlos Kleiber, and I don't understand anything because Carlos Kleiber is a conductor. It's not a beat beating. So the pulse, no,
like metronome.
Exactly. Yes, and it was incredible. And for me, of course, this was also the best conductor, and I would like to follow his movements, his music, but of course I didn't understand anything, no, because for me it's okay, 4 time, 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, and it's different, no, but now, no, the year by year, and with my experience, and you learn a lot of things that now I can understand what happened with Carlos Kleiber, no, for instance. It's only music.
Okay, how has conducting influenced your view on music, and if it changed your point of view for clarinet?
Who? Or
I mean conducting, if it influenced your view on music and for clarinet playing.
Okay, yes. I remember that I was a clarinet player in a Orquesta de la Universidad de Valencia, and in this moment I wanted to study conducting, no? And I remember that I was in the rehearsals with my score and looking with focus on the conductor of my orchestra in this case, and of course I remember that was a very productive rehearsal for me, no, because in this case it's both, no, the clarinet and the score, but for me it's the contrary. The clarinet gave me a lot of when I conducted, because yes, I have made a lot of music with the clarinet, very very complicated music, and I understood a lot of things during the years in the clarinet superior, the Conservatorio Superior. And all these experiences when I played the clarinet nowadays is very important for understand the score, the phrasing, the dynamics, the technical, what things is maybe difficult to know, and I can after that evaluate what is the most difficult things or no to rehearse one thing or another things during the week, no, with a professional ensemble orchestra, and yes, and for me is that maybe I always think that I'm grateful because I studied clarinet before that conducting. I don't know what would have happened if this not exist.
Okay, our question: what is the future of wind bands worldwide? Worldwide, yeah. What do you think is the future of wind bands?
Okay. Yes, the wind band's future. Yes, for me it's depend of the country maybe. Yes, yeah, I know that nowadays the revolution in the social media and social the social side, no, it's difficult to maybe, for instance, in my country, no, in Spain or in my city in Valencia, the wind bands, there are amateurs. I don't know, we are speaking about amateurs wind bands, professional wind bands in general.
In general, I would say like wind bands at all.
Okay. Yes, maybe if we can speak about the future, maybe I have to go with the students and youth wind bands and more or less between amateurs, no? That just for me, I think that we have to work very hard, the associations that this ways be as well, no? Because we need a lot of support for the music schools in the towns, and support and material support, a lot of money, raise the budget, because this is the most important thing to have a good education, good musical education, good teachers with experiences, and I think that this is the future. And of course, the professionals wind bands, I think it's amazing, because the level of the professionals wind bands, for instance, in my country, is very high. But maybe it's because in my country it's very normal to play some instrument, because in Valencia, in the region Valencia, in each town there are 2 wind bands. Amateurs wind band, but there are a lot of students in music, no, and these musicians year by year maybe their future will be a professional wind band, no? And yes, I think that it's fine, but it's not enough. Always we need more.
Okay, what is conducting like in your country?
Yes, conducting in my country is for me it's my country. I love my country. No, it's because it's my country, but my country gives me give me a lot of opportunity to improve and to grow up in this career. No, I began conducting wind bands. I began like a guest conductor in the Orquesta de Valencia, a professional symphonic orchestra. And yes, I was music director and titular conductor of the Orquesta de Valencia with a youth orchestra during 5 years. And this year, this season, I conducted the Orquesta de Valencia, and next season I will conduct the same orchestra as well. And for me, it's my house. For me, it's the city, the people, the musicians. I learned a lot together with my musicians, my professional musician colleagues, and I think that I'm very grateful that this opportunity in the past, and the present, and in the future, no, and this, all of these experiences gave me, no, the opportunity to go out and to be different experiences that there are improve my skills in conducting, my skills like a person, and just it's fantastic.
Do you think it's in some ways harder to be conductor as a woman?
I think that is to be conductor is harder, like you trumpetist, but nowadays I want to think that it's the same, the female and male conductors. I think that the last years, the mentality or the conscience about the woman in the music and on podium has been changing, and I think that nowadays is the opportunities we have more opportunities to make music and to recognize by generous orchestras and the musicians and that music is music and it doesn't matter who conduct. And of course I think that the conducting career is difficult for everybody, and it's difficult as well for the young musicians that they want to achieve a post in a professional orchestra or professional wind band. There are a lot of musicians, there are a lot of conductors, there are a lot of composers. There are many musicians in the world, no? And I think that this is not easy for everybody.
Okay. Who were your most influential teachers?
Yes, it's complicated because I have. Yes, for instance, when I was a student in the conservatoire in this first symphony by Beethoven, for me, two teachers, Vicente Galvis and Javier Torres, that for me was my wow. It's amazing that these people, their knowledge in the music, no, it was fascinating, and after that, my conductor in my wind band when I was teenager and I was playing clarinet in my wind band in my town, Ferrer Ferran, he's a composer. I don't know if you know who he is. He's a very, very good composer for wind band's orchestra. And yes, and after that, yes, it's amazing. Nowadays with Juan Jomena, is a great conductor, a Spanish conductor, is amazing, and he has a very great career, an international career. But I keep in touch in many conductors, but maybe maybe the people that I'm very near with them when I was teenager, more or less, for me was the maximum, no, because it's the moment when I decided that the music, I want to study music seriously, and yes, and they helped me a lot. But I remember now that my teacher, my clarinet teacher, when I studied in the school music, when I was maybe 10 years old, and just he's advised me, that what do you have to do, or what not, or what is better, or what is better, no? And this, and I fortunately, I have lucky to be a lot of people near me that they help me a lot.
Okay, do you have any advice to students, conductors?
Yes, I think that only please work very hard and fight for your dreams, no? Because you can achieve your dreams, and of course it's study a lot, and always to be prepared for the opportunities.
Okay, how do you relax?
Relax.
Yeah.
When? Or how? Or
or if you have time to relax.
I think that the musicians we don't have any time to relax. No, it's yes, for me it's very comfortable when I come back home. This is the moment that for me is this moment to relax, no? Because maybe I can study an hour when I arrived, but this moment is the pace, no? My soul is in calm, and yes, I'm with the people that I love and they love me, and yes, my family, and yes, and this is my part of the relax, no? And after that, of course, always you have to study different pieces, and for instance tomorrow I will come back home, but maybe during the flight I have to study Sixth Symphony by Beethoven, because Tuesday I will conduct this piece in Ibiza, in an island of my country, and yeah, this is the artist life, no?
Is there anything you are doing to keep in shape physically?
Keep in shape? Can you modify the phrase?
Yeah, like if you do any sports or yoga or something like that.
Yes. It's very important to keep in balance with your mind and your body. And for instance, every day I have meditation, and I tried to do sport, walking maybe, or in gymnastic, bicycle. But for me sometimes it's not easy, because it's travel, and maybe it's the times of the rehearsals. But when I have time, always I have sometimes of the sport.
Do you think it's important?
Of course, it's important, because I think that the musicians need time to not to relax, but only to think in other things, no? Or maybe to look for the moment. To be inspiration, no? When you run or when you walk, for me, it's the moment not to it's more or less recapitulation, everything about the day, or maybe the things that I have to do next day, or maybe it's the moment only to hear the birds in the street. I think this is the moment for to be or to meeting with myself, no? And I think it's important to have this time.
How do you spend your free time, if you have any?
Yes, spend time. Yes, I like, or I love when I have time. I spend this time with my friends. Yes, with my husband and friends in common. And chatting about the life, about the different things, and smile and drink, and yes, it's the moment, not to share the the love for the people, no, that you want to be near you, and this is my time.
Do you have a memory from a concert that you like to remember the most?
Yes, of course. One of the most important things is the concert of today.
For sure.
Yes. Yes, it was. Has been. Moments. Beautiful moments, beautiful sound, and just some points in my mind, maybe for the future. But now I can remember. The final round in my competition, in La Maestra competition, I remember was in the Filharmonii, in the salle Pierre Boulez, and it's incredible auditorio and the venue and the acoustic, and was amazing. And I remember I conducted Debussy, La Mer, first movement, and Brahms' first symphony, first movement, and a contemporary piece, premiere, and just was very special. No, it's on the one hand because was a competition and more or less is important, or you can think that is important for your career, no. But the best thing was. The moment, no? The moment on the stage, making music when our orchestra that I met in this competition, no? But they are human. They were human, very good musicians. The sound of the orchestra, the repertoire, and just it's more or less that a dream, no? And this concert, yes, is for me is one of the most important.
Do you have any memory when things didn't go quite as planned, and how do you handle when it happens to? I mean, yeah.
Can you? Yeah.
When something goes wrong.
Okay. No, for me, when something it's not good or it's not like I would like to do, maybe it's more or less. I learned a lot when the things is not good, but in the music maybe. There are different things in the concert concrete, no, or during the week and in the rehearsal, no. But I learned that when something is not like you want it, it's very good because you are learning something new or something new for you, new ideas, new aspects, and I like to reflects about these things, no, and a wrong thing for me is new knowledge.
Was it hard to realize it for you? I mean, if it was a process of thinking, like it at some point of your life you realized that things work like that, or it was all the time like that it was normal for you?
No. For me, my life is this idea is part of my life. Is in the concerts, in my personal life, in my professional life. Okay, of course, you have prepared to make music. You prepare the rehearsals, and okay, and if something it's not correct or something it's not good, just for me it's not very happy, of course, wow, I'm wrong, no, but I reflect about these things, no. For instance, in the concert of this afternoon, for me, no, it's okay. Maybe here I could do this bit different, and for this reason, I don't know now exactly, no, but more or less is the sound of the timpani and the basses could be different, no? And okay, and maybe you can ask yourself that, but during the rehearsal, maybe but there are different things that during the rehearsal is okay, and in the concert is different, no? Because we are human, and the things is different, no? But I like, no, and normally, and I don't know if tonight, but maybe tomorrow morning, in this time that I wait the time to fly. Maybe I write always the ideas that I learn, no? In the conducting, in the music, in the pieces, in the group, no? In the feeling with the group. And I like to write some things after my performance with the orchestras. And I think that system for me it's very good.
Are you nervous before concerts, and how you work with that, if you are?
Yeah, I think that it's not nervous. It's exciting, no? Because it's different. Yes, I'm sure that I know the music and the musicians know the music, and only we need to be in contact and enjoy, no? And it's emotional, no? It's emotion to be on a stage with the public, with the audience, and create silence, and after that music, no? And no, it's not nervous. It's anxious to make the music.
What do you like the most about conducting?
Yes, I like a lot the energy of the conductors. Of when the conductors conduct very naturally. It's amazing when you look at someone and the music is flowing naturally, one sound, energy in the moment when the music needed, and when the musicians are very, very attention with the indication of the conductor, when there are very good atmosphere, no? And you can feel these things when you go to watch a concert in a live or in video, and yes, for me, I look for this type of things, no? Because with these things, I think that the music is live. It's here. It's not in the paper, in the score, no? Just I know that it's not easy because each conductor, they have their particular qualities, no? And I'm myself, no? And I can copy the other one, no? But I love watch different conductors and compare what things I like, what things not like, or I like, no? And yes, and yeah, it's amazing.
What do you listen in your free time?
Oh. No, I don't listen. Really, no. I don't listen a different type of music. It's strange, but no. Always my mind is which piece I would like to conduct if the Filharmonic de Vienna invited me, no? And always I thinking and I listen different composers. Oh wow, I would like to study a new pieces from woman conductors, no? Okay, I want to research something or find out which composers nowadays it's making things, no? Or wind band, no? And okay, and next year, this wind band invited me to conduct, and okay, I would like to try or to conduct this piece, but maybe I want to I want to create a one theme, no, and I would like to look for other types of style of wind band, for instance. No? Always my mind is inventing and creating different projects and different ideas, and yes, the radio, it's not. I don't turn on radio in.
You don't like it?
No, I like, but the time it's not long time for me. But I can recognize that I like the boleros, Luis Miguel, Mexican romantic singer. But I don't put the CD in my free time, for instance. Sorry.
Where do you get motivation?
Yes. For me, the motivation is to be better, just to be better than the day before. And this is my motivation, and to be, to grow, so to improve, and for this reason, maybe I reflect after the performance, no, because always you have something that you would like to improve, and this is my motivation: improve, and learn a lot.
In what ways are music and life connected?
Can you repeat that?
In which ways,
okay,
or which parts are music and life connected?
Yes, life, like a personal life, for instance.
Life, like, you know,
soul.
Like music and personal life. Yeah.
Okay, music like sounds, and personal life. For instance, for me, it's like a medicine, no? Because it's for me it's a type of music, as a type of life, no. Music is my type of life, no. But of course, I think that I need it. It's more or less like this addiction, no. And it's not a high addiction, but of course it's I need to keep in touch every day with the music. It's part of my life. With my husband, it's the same, and he's a musician, not a professional musician, but he's a president of his wind band in his town, and yes, my life is very near the music. Of course, the personal life with the career music is hard, no? Because this week, for instance, here and in Korea, and so far of my family, and this week in Ibiza, and not together with my family, but of course it's sacrifice your time and your life for the music, and okay, for this reason it's one, no, life and music.
Was focusing on present moment while playing or conducting a problem for you?
Can you repeat that in reformulation, the question?
Being focused while conducting, if it was a problem for you, or if it was hard for you to stay on one thought, you know,
yes. No. Yes. When I have rehearsals or in the concert, yes, I can focus on the music. So it's I don't know why. Maybe the days before, maybe I'm not nervous, but it's this type of the exciting, no? Because I will conduct a new orchestra with new musicians that I don't know anyone, and this will be my first time. But when the music sound, or when the first sound starts, just I don't know why, but maybe like for you, no? But your mind, it's okay. It's boom, focus on make music, on work with lines, with phrases, with balance, with color, different with energy one here, and yeah, my mind it's only with the hearing and listening everything, and in the concert is the same. Before that, you can chatting with the colleagues or the musicians, that okay, but after that it's moving everything only in one direction, and sometimes you don't know why, but the focus is not 100%, maybe 80%, and sometimes it's ideas during the concert, but normally I have to organize every things in my mind to achieve 100% focus on music.
How do you learn new pieces?
Yes, the new pieces that is a premieres, for instance, yes, it's difficult because you don't have audio or someone, no? But always I like to start from the structure. I like to study the structure of the piece, and one day and maybe 2 days stop, and I change the repertoire, and the fourth day of the week came back to study this score, and maybe I find different things that in my first day, and yes, and I relation the cells, the instrumentation, the dynamic, but this times I like, and for me it's my way, that it's not only in a day study a lot, or they study the complete piece by bit by bit and day by day. I like to maybe this is the first section, I think I study a day, 2 days stop, and the other day go on in this point. And yes, I like, because for me it's better to find out the different aspects of the and details if I can study with a long period.
How long does it usually take?
Depend. If I'm not very busy, I would like to start 2 months before the concert, if the concert is new for me, the pieces. If I only check, I can check if you want the week before, no? But more or less I like, if I don't know the pieces, 2 months, 3 months before. But I like that, for instance, I know that I know the pieces that I will conduct next season, no? And when I arrive to home, yes, in August, before I have every material, and I start from the beginning, every pieces more or less, and for instance, I want to study now my repertoire for September, but I want to study for April 2025 as well, no? I like always to keep in touch with the material, no? Because I don't know if you do the same with the trumpet concertos, no? But maybe you play now Haydn and you keep the music 2 months. When you came back with this music, you feel different, and the ideas you can find new ideas that 2 months before.
Yeah, for sure, because I think all of us are evolving.
Exactly.
And when you put it away for a while, then it can be helpful to get better thoughts on that music.
Yes. No, it's yes.
And how you recognize that it's ready for performance?
Yeah, maybe for me when the parameters of the music of this score, no, the program, there are different pieces, no, and I have my idea, my sounds, my interpretation of the each piece, and of course when I achieve all these points, and I check everything, and okay, maybe it's fine. But our time is limited. It's not okay. You have 1 month and every day 2 hours by day to rehearse this symphony. It not exist. You have a time limited, and for this reason, it's very important to be clear what you want in each section, and to communicate with the correct words to the musicians, and to be a right vision that what the composer want as well, like and this the time more or less sometimes it's the point that okay, this is the moment, tomorrow is there's a rehearsal, and I have done my previous schedule before the rehearsal, because I want to achieve at that point, 100%, or okay, maybe it's only just to be very clear your ideas about the music.
Okay. Do you think that anyone can learn playing musical instrument, or to learn music?
Can you repeat
if you think that anyone can learn music?
Can.
Yeah.
This, of course, everybody can study music. This I think, of course, I think that the music is medicinal for the soul, for the mind, and it's a new language. It's a language about the sounds. It's life. It's. I think that everyone in the world must study music. I think and the ability. If you play an instrument, you have to develop an ability in your body, in your arms or fingers and mind, and it's complete, the mind and body. And I think it's this will be a good idea for everyone.
But do you think for everyone it's possible to do it? Because there are some people who are saying that they can't hear it or something like that. I think you probably know what I mean.
You think that depend the skills, about to be to become a professional musician. It's very hard, but it's not impossible. And I think that everyone can study music, but of course, during your years studying music, if the music is part of your way or no, or you want to achieve a high post in your life, but maybe it's not possible. But it's not possible to be a professional musician. But maybe you know very well the music world, and maybe you could be a very, very good agent of the artist, or very good sound engineer. And yeah, more or less that our educational or our music education and the conservatoires is very hard with us, no, because always the teachers prepare us to be a professional always, and maybe that there are people that don't achieve this, but and this not meaning that is not a good musician, but maybe you are the best musician in other area of the music, no? And if you have high knowledge in music, but maybe it's not your skills is not your body or your lips, no, and you maybe you have problems to play the instrument, no, but you have a great knowledge in music, and you could be a very, very good maybe a music reporter or a gerent of the auditorium, no, or the venues, or the orchestras, and we need this type of the person as well.
Do you think it's possible to compete in music?
I think that we must think that everyone are colleagues, not enemies. I don't know in English now. Enemies is the same?
Yeah.
Okay. If we think this, I think that the music and our life could be better. Yeah, because it's very competitive, because we are a lot of musicians in different areas of departments of the music, no? Maybe trumpets. How many trumpetists in your country, in the world, in Europe, in Korea? And maybe I think that the best option to become a professional musician is to be colleague with your colleagues.
Do you think it works like that in professional, part of musicians?
That the professional musicians, there are a high ego, no? But it's normal, because they are they have a very high quality, no? But I think that when you work in this area, the professional orchestras or professional colleagues, I think the same, of course, because I think that it's very important your professional side, but for me the most important thing is your human side, because if you are a very human and very good musician, it's easy. The life will be very easy for you. You could be happy in your way, in your decisions, and I think that I believe in this. It's not easy, because there are each person is different, no. But I think that you around feel your things, no, and if you feel that the way is this, no, the nice person, human person, sincerely person as well, a musician. I think it's the best to achieve your dreams.
What do you like the most about music?
Can you repeat?
What do you like the most about music?
Like about music, conducting. No, I don't know. What do you want exactly? The question.
What did bring brings to your life?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, more or less it's the same that before, that the music it's my life. Yeah, when I studied, I thought, when I don't know why, but when I was child, I knew that I would like to be a musician, no? But espera que waiting the mind is true. Yes, that when I was a child with my colleagues of the class, yes, I discovered that for them the music was a hobby, but for me, I was discovering that the music will be my life, not part of my life. It will be my life, no. And I incorporated this philosophy from the very beginning, when I was child. That now, the music is in every day. I talk with my music friends. I talk email with about the repertoire with friends, music friends, and yes, the music always it's in different parts of my life. I don't know if this.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
What ideal quality should musician has?
Quality, okay.
Like ideal quality.
Yeah, I repeat the same, that human person. I think that when you play, if your interior has the human person, a happy person, a positive person, helpful person, help to the rest colleagues, musicians or no, I think that is the most important thing when you play. This reflect in the audience. But if you want a music idea, maybe it's to play with emotion. Maybe you have to translate the notes in emotion, and this, I think that this is a way to bring to the public the message of the composer and your message.
What do you think it's meaning of music?
Oh, I think the music is a hymn, no? It's the melody of my soul. It's yes, for instance, today in the first piece, I was I felt emotion. So my eyes, I didn't cry, but I felt something special in myself, in my interior, no? And it's because something happened on stage when we was playing together, and of course this is because our souls, also everyone, was connecting. Maybe a second, but this second was produced very nice and beautiful sound.
Okay, I have my last question, and that's, if you had to choose one piece of advice for young musicians, what would it be?
Wow, it's difficult this question, yeah, because it's the pen of the, but in this case for wind band, no?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I don't know, but for instance, there is one piece that here in this festival played one wind band, I don't remember, I think that the first day, that Camino Real by Alfred, and this piece is incredible. one part because there are elements from Spanish elements, more or less. No, it's a beautiful, but he has the things, not the rhythmical things and the melodic things and the heart articulation and expression and I think the context is very important to motivate the musician, no? to learn different things, to develop different things in each structure, no? of the piece. But exists a lot of music and yes, and I can advise for them that please find out your own way.
Okay. If that's all, then thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot for me, and hope you will have safe travel back home.
Okay, thank you so much, and yes, and congratulations for this podcast and for your young career. That I hope that you achieve your dreams.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.